Welcome to the Travel Agent Podcast. I'm your host, Aylin Blanco. I interview successful industry professionals and share my personal journey to becoming a travel agent. The show is for aspiring travel agents and travel professionals at every level. My mission is to uncover the universal keys to thrive in this business. Join me as I take a closer look into the life of a travel agent. Welcome to the Travel Agent Podcast. Thank you for joining to another episode. Today we have another freaking amazing guest, and she is going to introduce herself.
Hi, well, thanks so much for having me. I'm Tiffany Layne, everyone, and I am the owner and founder of Levon Travel and Lifestyle. It's a New York-based travel company, boutique lifestyle concierge, and lifestyle services. And I'm so excited to be here today to speak with you all, and let's get going.
Awesome. So first question, how did you get into the travel industry?
Always a good question. And I think what's so exciting about this industry is that everyone has their own unique path of getting here because of where the industry has gone over the past few years. My history of getting into travel not only is driven from my passion and personal travel experiences, but just in a desire to deliver exceptional experiences when it comes to travel and introduce the savvy traveler to what is out there in the travel world and why they can manage their travel not only more efficiently, but actually have it highly curated and full of experiences that they're going to enjoy. And when I wanted to start my own business, I knew that there was a gap in the travel industry for individuals that were already savvy travelers, whether doing it themselves, DIY, or perhaps had heard of their parents using old school travel agents, but didn't feel like that was service, relationship building, and personalization when it comes to delivering travel experiences to travelers.
Awesome. So what did you do before you became a travel professional?
Oh, this is always a fun question because generally I like to answer this question face to face because people's face is always exciting response. So I've had a very eclectic career path, but to start at the beginning, I used to be a molecular biologist. And everyone as always gives me that kind of head tilt look when I say that. But um, science was a passion of mine to education and everything. It was one of my first jobs out of college. I love it. It's always will be with me. But when I moved through my career path, I knew that there was something in me that wanted to explore more. And I think that's what's really fascinating about hearing people's stories on how they became professionals in the travel industry, because you have so many walks of life. You've got former lawyers, former finance industry people. I met someone recently who used to be a psychologist. So I think it's just so amazing to hear how this industry can bring together people of so many different past professions that are just diving into a new sector in their career path that really speaks to who they are and one of their passions in life.
So speaking of your travel career, what do you wish that you would have known when you first started?
A very, very good question again. I think one of the main things I wish when I started my business in this industry that I would have known is that the vast amount of information that was out there definitely um, how to curate that better into building my partnerships and relationships, which now I've honed into on an expert level. But to really, I really wish I knew more about the importance of that in the beginning, because that is how I am able to not only build professionally for myself, but to just deliver exceptional quality and experiences for my clients, because the relationship is everything. And what the we know what many Savvy travelers don't even know is that that is sometimes the difference in what you can experience booking on your own and what you can experience when working with a valued travel advisor.
Awesome. So, what kind of sets your business apart from the plethora of other travel businesses?
There are so many different travel companies out there, and everyone is designed a little bit differently in their own unique way. And I believe to deliver specific services for their niche market. And I think that's what's so wonderful about this industry is that there's a fit for everyone to go to and to be able to receive the service level that they want, whether it's from style of travel like adventure or romance, luxury, which is what I mostly focus on, from mid to high end luxury, to family travel. And what sets me apart and what I had a very specific design for when I started my company was to be a very boutique niche company that offered a full service platform in life travel and lifestyle design. And by that, I mean, I want to be not just the point of contact for people's travel experiences for just a bucket list, but I want to build relationships with my clients. And that has always been my goal from the beginning, because I want to be an avid part of their travel and lifestyle roadmap for their entire life journey. Much like your financial advisor, or much like your lawyer or your tax accountant, who are there for you throughout the years. That is kind of the design that I have given my travel company, is to be very boutique but relationship driven.
So, in those relationships, do you charge a fee for your clients when you book their vacations and their curated trips?
Yes, I do have a fee model. I believe that it's very important to understand the difference when booking with a travel advisor. A fee for service, which is our time, our knowledge, and our access to deliver your travel experiences in a top notch manner. And also to save you the time, the stress, the overwhelming aspects of scouring the internet and information that can really just create a very convoluted search process and curation process for the trip that you want to plan. So there's something to be said and understood for the difference between travel services and travel agent. So we are advisors, we are curators, we are knowledgeable, and we're here to be your partner in helping you navigate the endless amount of information so that we could be your matchmakers to finding the perfect solution for you and your travel, so you have an exceptional and memorable trip, whether it's small weekend getaway, a special occasion like honeymoon or an engagement trip, anything you want. You want to make sure that it's catered just to you. And that's where service comes in. And that's why we do have a fee model, because we offer a service. And any service does have a fee. Now there's different levels to that, and everyone has different models to their companies and their service offerings. And it's just really about finding the travel advisor that fits your needs.
I love that You have really niched down and you know exactly who your, specific ideal client is and what their needs are and putting those two things together. That's amazing. So as far as your business, like what are you most excited about in your business right now?
Oh, I think what I'm most excited about is where travel is going. There is so much excitement in the offerings and the experiences that people can have and when they travel. It's becoming very, very experiential. People aren't just looking to go to a destination, they are really looking to have that wow factor and experience that makes them storytellers. People want to be storytellers. They want to sit at a table with their friends and they want to be able to tell a story, or with their family. They want to be able to share a story with the family that they're traveling with their kids, with their parents. If it's multi-generational trip, they want to be able to have a story to tell. And I think that's very, very, very important these days, and that's where the trend is going. Also, what I love to see is that people want to have experiences that give back, and in that, they're starting to do more travel that is volunteer driven. They're starting to really have a purpose to their travel. So I am very, very excited about that trend as well, because I think you can find so much purpose and difference in what you're going to do in your travels versus just going to see sights and but get involved in culture, get involved in communities. So purpose travel is really becoming very big in the industry, and I'm so excited to be able to explore that more with clients and even myself.
Nice. So let's bring it a little bit back. What is something that you didn't do so well in the beginning that you
Hmm.
are an absolute rock star right now?
Oh, yes. Well, let's see. That's a good question. I like to always consider myself a rock star, but yes, we are all not perfect in the beginning, and I think what's really important is organization and having your systems in place. And sometimes when we begin our ventures, we don't always have those ducks correctly in the row and our systems in place. But now it's like a well-oiled machine. I have my processes, I have my systems from first point of client contact to um, to the end of their travels, to even how we're going to proceed and think about their next step in their travel game. I like to say is really where I have achieved a nice rhythm in developing my relationships with my clients.
Nice. Organization is key.
Oh, so key. You don't even understand. And you don't realize sometimes how much you need to be so meticulously organized in this business and in this industry. And I always encourage some of the newer industry colleagues that I encounter to, whatever they do, organize, 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 because it is going to become overwhelming. And if you don't have systems in place, if you don't have follow-ups in place, if you don't, that's going to start being an affected process on your clients that you serve. And so it is very important to be sure to have your organizational skills in check.
Nice. So where can our audience find you?
Generally globetrotting around the world, but and they can follow that at Lux Travel Designer on Instagram. That's LUXE Travel Designer. But no, if they would love to get in touch with me as well to discuss their travel plans, to discuss what I have just actually, just to side note a little bit, which I meant to mention to you because I'm very, very excited about this. I have just been certified by Matthew Upchurch and the Virtuoso team as one of only under 200 travel advisors in the world to be a Wonderlist specialist, which is the new technology travel portfolio planning platform, which is going to change the life and the game of how people roadmap their travel plans for across many years. It's exciting. It's a great technology. It's going to really bring focus to the savvy travelers' travel style and planning tools and working with their advisors more efficiently to really map out long-term plans and costs. The great thing about it is really being able to see a cost and what it's going to be to travel to achieve your travel dreams. Families have the hardest time budgeting and understanding what something's going to cost for a family of, say, four to travel on a safari, or maybe that's not even the interest of their children to go to a safari. But this portfolio platform allows everyone to bring in their individuality and their bucket list dreams, put them all in one place, have them outline, and create a roadmap of interest that now you can work with your travel advisor on to execute. And it's just fabulous. So
that sounds amazing.
It's really amazing. It's the first of its kind to the industry. It's going to change the game. I'm super honored and feel privileged to be able to provide this to my clients and other travelers out there who really want to see a roadmap to their travel dreams. And it's fun. It's like a Netflix style an online platform. People get deep dive and immersed in some amazing content about destinations, experiences, their personal interests, whether it be culinary, adventure, food and wine, wellness, you name it. It's all there in one place. So forget about scouring the internet. You now have your own content-driven platform that you can just play in all day and really start to curate your bucket list according to you and all in one place. So no more Pinterest, no more bookmarking websites. It's now all in one place, and it's going to be amazing.
Well, I am so excited to learn more about that from you offline. And it was a pleasure interviewing you. Thank you so much for coming on the show. I appreciate your time. You're awesome.
Oh, no, you are amazing. Thank you for having these podcasts to really educate the people in the industry and offering your time to do so. I think it's brilliant. I think it's amazing. And I'm honored that you had me on. It's been a great pleasure.
If you'd like to learn more about Tiffany Layne, go to thetraveleagentpodcast.com. And don't forget to grab the Travel Professional's Little Black Book Weekly Goal Planner on Amazon, or go to www.thetraveleagentplanner.com. And we'd love for you to join us in the Travel Agent Building a Thriving Travel Business Facebook group. And you can get there by going to ttapgroup.com. Thank you for joining the Travel Agent Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review. Visit thetraveleagentpodcast.com for more information about today's episode and other travel agent resources. Be sure to tune in every Thursday for new episodes. Until next time, continue to build a travel business you love.